Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with another song reaction, and today we are going to be doing the song Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. I have done a couple of Billie Eilish songs so far on the channel, but I haven't actually listened to too much of her. I did her version of Sally's song from The Night Before Christmas as part of our Halloween theme that we were doing, and I did one of the singles from her latest album. I asked you guys if I should check out the rest of the album or not, and you said yes. And now we're doing the song Happier Than Ever, which I'm pretty sure is actually from the previous album. That's another album that I didn't check out. I listened to her first album pretty much and went, that's great, and then didn't listen to anything else that she's done, so I've no idea really how she's been progressing as an artist since that initial album. Weirdly, I listened to the album that her brother made since then. Didn't listen to the albums that she made. And for any of you guys who haven't heard it, the album, I can't remember the name of it, but the guy's name is Phineas. Go and check out his solo album. It's fucking great. It turns out he is just as talented a songwriter. Anyway, we're going to go in, we're going to listen to this, we're going to see is it any good, we're going to see if it's any better than her debut, and how it stacks up against the production qualities of, for example, Bad Guy, because that's the only song that at the moment I am particularly au fait with.
When I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever. Wish I could explain it better. I wish it wasn't true. Give me a day or two to think of something clever, to write myself a letter, to tell me what to do. Do you read my interviews, or do you skip my avenue when you said you were passing through? Was I even on your way? I knew when I asked you to be cool about what I was telling you. You would do the opposite of what you said you'd do, and I'd end up more afraid.
So far this is fucking beautiful. It's not what I was expecting even slightly, because it doesn't have that kind of dark kind of pop vibe that I'm used to with her. It feels very much like, and here's a weird kind of comparison point that I'm going to make, but it feels a bit like it's got like a kind of old school kind of jazzy vibe to it, but it also, because of how close her vocals are into the mic, so how intimate it feels, it reminded me of the first date scene from Blue Valentine, when Ryan Gosling is walking through the streets with the ukulele singing to Michelle Williams, and it's just got that kind of like a serenade, but at the same time, like, lyrical content feels like the opposite of a serenade. Generally with a serenade you'd be like, I really care about you, whereas this seems to be like, do you even give a shit about me? If that was a deliberate choice, like if the thinking was she had written the lyrics and the melody and then they thought to themselves, that sounds like a serenade, let's flip that on its head so that this whole thing is like a serenade, but you're doing the opposite thing, and that's a deliberate stylistic choice, that's fucking genius. Like, it's just really, really cleverly thought out from a production standpoint, because the way that guitar part and melody and stuff, there's so much you could have done with that. There's so much other ways you could have went about creating this song, but the way that they've chose to do it gives you a very definite vibe.
Say it isn't fair. You clearly weren't aware that you made me miserable. happier than ever.
That's a beautiful
Wish
melody.
I could explain it better. I wish it wasn't true.
Also, I'm just going to pause it for a wee second to say that her voice is absolutely fucking beautiful. And I really, really like that now it seems as if it kind of feels now listening to the first album back as if she was kind of tentative to put how much a vocalist she is on there. But I think now that she's grown into herself more as an artist, she's more willing to just go for it a bit more. And good, because a lot of people just wrote her off as like she just whispers, and to an extent, kinda. But the amount of emotion that she can lace those whispers with, and the sheer fucking beauty that she can put into there is unreal. And then I genuinely feel as if, like, even at this point, she's given it maybe 20% because she's not pushing herself even slightly at this point. So if she gets to a point where she then starts pushing the voice and going wild, you've got like proper fucking heavy hitter like Amy Winehouse, Adele level singing ability happening, but with much, much better songwriting ability. Okay.
You called me again, drunk in your Benz, driving home under the influence. You scared me to death, but I'm wasting my breath, 'cause you only listen to your fucking friends. I don't relate to you.
Okay, this has took a total fucking switch up. This is nice. Purely by the distortion on the guitar, I suspect at some point this is about to go fucking mental. Yeah, that was such a weird shift in tone. Yet somehow still absolutely, like, the two are relating into each other, and it's beautiful.
You only listen to your fucking friends. I don't relate to you. I don't relate to you, no, 'cause I'd never treat me this shitty. You made me hate this city, and I don't talk shit about you on the internet. Never told anyone anything bad, 'cause
Okay. Yeah, right, we're going back for that. I was thinking, I really like that there's a little bit of distortion on our vocals in that bit. I was like, it's kind of, it feels like our voice is going to break her up a little bit because it's got a bit of overdrive placed on it. And then, the drums and everything kicked in, and you've got the high gang vocals in the background. I just, that was stunning. Let's go.
relate to you.
Just gonna drink this shit in.
I don't relate to you, no, 'cause I'd never treat me this shitty. You made me hate this city, and I don't talk shit about you on the internet. Never told anyone anything bad, 'cause that shit's embarrassing. You were my everything, and all that you did was make me fucking sad. So don't waste the time I don't have. Don't try to make me feel bad. I could talk about every time that you showed up on time, but I have an empty line, 'cause you never did, never paid.
No, right, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention, and then I caught sight of the lyrics, and I'm going back for it. The bit where she goes, na na na. Oh, where is it? Yeah, so don't waste the time I don't have. That have note, it's gorgeous.
And I don't talk shit about you on the internet. Never told anyone anything bad, 'cause that shit's embarrassing. You were my everything, and all that you did was make
I'm sorry, but that's one of the best fucking lyrics. That's stunning. Taylor Swift went through her wee rock phase, right? And everybody laughed at her, right? And here's why. Because it didn't come across as authentic. Whereas this is authentically fucking rock. She's 100% pulled this off. But lyrically, she's singing about relationships with the brutal kind of level of honesty with which Taylor Swift sings about her relationships. I feel like this song in particular, if Taylor took note of how this is done and applied it to her own songwriting, then that would be like, she could do this too, as well as this. I could talk about every time that you showed up on time, but I'd have an empty line because you never did. That's genius. That's genius. That's so fucking cutting. It's so sad. It sums up everything that she's trying to say about this entire song in one line. But in one line, it is just so well done.
You showed up on time, but I had an empty line, 'cause you never did. Never paid any mind to my mother or friends, so I shut them all out for you, 'cause I was a kid. You ruined everything good. Always said you were misunderstood. Made all my moments your own. Just fucking leave me alone.
That's fucking unreal for an ending. That is unreal. Here's what I like about the production right now. Billie Eilish is a pop artist. You easily could have done that, right? You could have done that exact thing and had it so that the production on it was really, really clean, like most kind of rock metal bands are these days. But Phineas just took the drums and went, fuck it, I am putting a shit ton of compression in the drums so that they become extremely crunchy and just huge sounding. And then there's like tons of reverb on the bass, which you kinda don't tend to do. When you're EQing a bass and when you're putting like post-production on a bass, you kinda tend to like you'll boost the low frequencies to an extent, boost some of the high frequencies a little bit so that you've got a little bit of clarity in there, and then you'll add a touch, you'll add a kind of sidechain with a touchy overdrive to get just a sussurrance of crunch. That's really kind of all you're looking to do with a bass. What you don't do is go, I'm going to slap a fuck ton of reverb on there to make it sound like it's live, which I thought that was just a bunch of really interesting production choices, which then when you put it all together culminates in her having absolutely beautiful, fantastic voice, gang vocals in the background giving it wildy to make it feel epic, and then just massive amounts of fucking distortion and just bombast all around it, and it makes that whole section feel fucking huge. It's like it's right in your face. And that's incredible. That's a side of her I've never seen before, and I really, really appreciated that. That was kind of fucking beautiful. I need to now check out, like, did she go more rock on more songs? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Like, I am deeply interested to see where the fuck else that goes. That's stunning. The real question is, where does it land on the emo scale? You take the idea of like the twinkly guitars. The first portion of it isn't particularly twinkly, but the second portion, the rock portion of it, does feel kind of huge in a kind of almost like grungy, shoegazy, early emo Sunny Real Estate kind of style way. So the guitar work is actually up about here, and then the vocals, whoop, there. The first half of that song, not that emo. The second half of the song, emo. Second half of the song is so fucking emo. But let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think of that song? Do you like it? Do you not? What is the next Billie Eilish song that I should be checking out? Let me know in the comments below. I've been markabusi. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.